get lit. Get lit. Get lit. Everybody get lit right now.
Y'all like that intro? I know I do. Anyway. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Swap Radio. I am Monica. For those who may not know, remember the name and follow me on Instagram at Monica WLS and the number 2. And on TikTok, same thing, Monica WLS and the number 2. Also, remember to tune in here on ONFIRE-TV. Look at this. ONFIRE-TV.com. I always mess that up every week. You can watch any episode that you have missed. I know I have some favorite ones with my favorite topics, but I think I just recently binge watched. So yeah, you guys just check it out. Check out any old episode.
Get your binge on.
What happened?
Get your binge on.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys. So since he's speaking, today I have the light-skinned guy. What's your name?
Diamond K in the house.
Okay. So he'll be here. Hopefully he'll play nice today. He's already acting up, so who knows?
Yeah.
See?
You want me to use my DJ voice? You want me to use my DJ voice?
You keep doing it anyway. Anyway, if you would like to be a guest co-host, a guest sharing your story or your opinion on whatever topic I pick for that day, then shoot me an email to theswapradioshow@gmail.com. If we're friends on social media, that'll get to me first. So you can just shoot me a DM, inbox, private message, however you guys say it. To me, it's just an inbox. Don't matter which one it is. And then we can get you on here so we can talk, and then it's not always me and so-and-so or me and so-and-so. I like to switch people up a little bit. If you would like to support me in any way, my Cash App is on the screen. Women, LUV, sports and the number 2. I want to thank everyone who has sent something small or large, whatever. I just want to thank you for your support. It is really appreciated. I really do. After this episode, you guys, I do need to say that after this episode, we're going to take a little vacation. A national holiday is coming up. That national holiday is my birthday. So, see, he over there being petty. That's why he light skinned and a Leo. But listen, my birthday is coming up. But no, I honestly have a really busy week. Like even this weekend, I have a baby shower. And then next weekend, it's a bridal shower. And then the following week, that's when it's my birthday party that Friday, my daughter's senior prom on Saturday. It's a lot. We're going to be getting active over here. If you watch Baddies of the West, Baddies West, you know what I'm talking about when I say we getting active. So it's going to be a little busy. And I don't mind busy because I am booked and busy. But that 1 week is going to be just like all me and my daughter. And then that following weekend is what? My granddaughter's birthday party and Mother's Day. It's just so much. May is just taken. And I celebrate my birthday the whole month. You know that, right, Diamond K?
Already.
All right. I just want to make sure you know. You know, Telfar had a bag that came out today. Never mind. They probably sold out because they never last. That's another story. Listen, y'all, follow Swap Radio on all social media platforms. Swap Radio Show. That's us. Follow us. We're going to get a little more active, especially once y'all start following a little more. So we're waiting a little bit. But, yeah. I don't know why. I'm not sure if people can comment here, but I don't know why they're texting me. Because if you're texting me and you're watching, I am not reading your comment. I expect you to comment on the video.
Yeah.
You're watching it somewhere, whether it's Facebook or wherever. I'm not reading what you just said.
Right. Look at this, dummy.
See? That's not even you. Like, it don't even sound right coming from you.
Come on now. Don't be like that. You know where I'm
Baltimore.
You know where I'm from.
Where you from? Don't tell me that Baltimore Hilton.
That is where I'm from.
No, you're not. You from Bernice Street.
Yeah, but that's within the Baltimore Hilton community. That's down the street. That is within the community. We have a very small community there.
It's down the street, sir.
Yeah.
It's like what? 2 blocks? 3 blocks?
2 blocks. Yeah.
Man, get out of here. You're not from Baltimore Hilton.
Wow. Okay.
You want to be from Sandtown? Oh, my fault. You wrote all that. Never mind.
That's why I put my street. That's why I put my very small street in the song.
That street is small.
I put my very small street in the song.
We know.
It is. It's very. It's only 2 blocks.
Oh, wow. I'm not gonna tell you that nigga over here like that's his song. Oh wow.
Yes, Nera, show me some love. Give me some hot Cheetos next time.
You're like, ain't nobody gonna give you their favorite.
I know.
Like I wouldn't give you any sunflower seeds. That's my favorite. You know I don't share those at all. Let me stop because somebody said they can really hear my Baltimore accent.
Yeah, I mean people say that all the time.
She said, "Yo, put Catonsville in the song."
That's how I roll, son.
He put Yale Heights in there too.
Oh yeah, I had to put your neighborhood in there.
That is not my neighborhood.
It's your mother neighborhood. How about that?
My mother don't live in Yale Heights.
What's her neighborhood called?
First of all,
your mother don't live in Yale Heights, where she live at?
My mother never lived in Yale Heights.
Well,
we're not even going to be discussing.
You want to say Catonsville? We gonna call it Frederick Road, nigga? No, this ain't Frederick Road.
Where are your parents living? You want to discuss where my parents live?
I'm trying to think of what community. I don't know.
Yes.
What do you consider where they live at?
No. You want to discuss where my parents live at, and I want to discuss where yours live.
And I said, what area do you consider where they live at? What do you call it?
I don't know. They live in the same place.
Yeah. What you call it?
They only live like 2 blocks from the projects.
So you say they live in the projects?
I did not say that. Don't do that. I happen to like your parents. You try to say
my parents live in Murphy Homes?
That's not even Murphy Homes is no longer. They live near Douglas. Ain't that Douglas? No, what is that?
No, they don't live near Douglas.
What is them projects over there? I'm sorry.
McCullough
Homes. Public housing. They live like.
Look, I'm from the streets. Look, I started from the bottom. Now I'm here.
Well, he tried to talk about. My parents live in the Beachfield community.
Beachfield. I accept that. Yeah. Beachfield. That's exactly right.
Never said you ain't put Beachfield in there.
I didn't even think about that. Damn it.
Now you gotta do a remake.
Yeah, right. I gotta bring it back.
Never so silly. I'm not.
She right. Beachfield never got shouted out in the club because nobody never came to the DJ booth like, "Yo, can you shout out Beachfield?" Like it never happened. So I didn't even think about it. Damn.
County version.
I should have.
She said do a county version.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna do this, Nera. Are we playing?
You gonna do it?
Nera.
Never said I do it.
There it's gonna be Nera songs, yeah.
Y'all silly.
60%.
Like, we need your mother to sign some papers.
No, oh, whoa.
Yeah, because she under 18.
She what?
She's under 18.
Cause she what?
Oh, damn, that's right. My bad.
All right.
My bad.
My child is an adult. She can sign
She's
her
a
own
grown ass woman, dog.
Never had to get them together, right?
My bad. Been a long time.
You know why you didn't remember?
Huh?
You know why you didn't remember? Because you didn't give her a birthday gift. You need a cash
That's
app.
not why.
What's your cash app again? Oh yeah, it's Sunny Days with a Z. CEO.
Oh, text me that. Yeah, text me that. I got you.
That's his song. Everybody. This girl is silly. I'm not even. She coming on the show.
All right.
When we return from our break, she coming on the show.
Yeah.
All right, DJ.
All right, this is my DJ voice. Okay, so did you it's not on your list, right? But
it is.
Okay.
Go ahead, tell me.
Did you see the 8th graders that was wrestling?
That was in the N more. Yes.
You saw that?
Yes.
That's how some people raise their kids, though. Like they sore losers.
Listen.
It's got me frustrated.
So did the people see it? Do you have are you able to show it to my viewers?
Yeah. Let's go to the clip. Let's go to the clip.
I missed that throw, dude. He just punched him right in the face.
Now, what would you have done if that was your son that was sucker punched like that?
First of all, mom should have stayed on the floor, and dad, he moved a little slow because that child was got a few feet. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Somebody, it would have been some consequences and repercussions going on up in there.
Yeah, I believe it.
Because I'm not playing when it comes to look at that. Little sucker punch because he lost.
Right. That is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
My daughter was trying to give me some information. I don't really know. I did receive an email from her principal on yesterday saying that they was, you know how they have to notify you when something happens.
Mm-hmm.
So something happened. Some students was arrested. But see, she don't go to school every day. She's that kind of senior. She doesn't have a full schedule.
Yeah, she's special.
She wasn't there when it happened, so we don't know.
But they still send a notification out to everybody.
Well, yeah, it just goes out, in a mass email. But of course there was no details. I was all on Twitter trying to find it because they said it was a video circulating.
Wow.
The principal said it. I didn't come up with it. Oh Lord. Well, after she graduates, we can have her on to talk about how the school is because she's over there making comments that I'm not going to repeat.
No. Wait till she get her diploma.
Right.
Then you can talk all the smack.
Right. We need to be able to go to graduation and everything. We don't want any repercussions, Nope. So anyway,
I think that's a good segue to the substitute teacher story since you talk about school.
Yeah, that is very true. And that's what I was about to say, and I appreciate you. Look at you, you my backup right there. Like, you try to cut some of these lights off. So people probably won't agree with my thoughts on the situation with the teacher versus the student. I've looked at it all different ways, and I'm sure you had that video, right?
Yeah, I do. So you said you checked it out a few times, right?
I have checked it out, and they were both wrong. I will say that. However,
I don't know about that.
However, I mean that's fine. You'll be able to voice your opinion.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. So I'm not sure if everyone has seen the video. That's why I'm like,
okay. You want to go to the video now?
And show the video before I say what I think.
Okay. All right. So
I would react as a parent.
All right. So you want to go to the video now?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Why does the rules not apply to everybody else? That's my phone. No, you did not keep nobody else's phone. And you finna give me my
Don't touch me.
That's on my mom.
Don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Get a t-shirt.
Somebody get a teacher. 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 Somebody get a teacher. I don't give a Get a teacher. 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 Y'all go sit here and watch. Get a teacher. What's wrong with y'all? Get a teacher. Get this.
So before I get into the beginning, you see how she was like mashing that child's head to the floor?
I think she was trying to hold her in place. She was the one
hold
yelling.
her shoulders to hold her in place.
She was the one yelling, "Get a teacher," because she couldn't let her up. Because,
yeah, that's cute. Also, she's holding her like this. This pillow is the child's head. She's holding her head, putting pressure. She's not just holding it, because you can tell from the way her arms are extended. She's pushing down on the foot. Whoa, laptop going wrong. Listen, she's pushing down on that child's head. That can cause an injury. Now, in the beginning, I wish I had slow-mo, but in the beginning, as the girl, she's reaching for the phone. From looking at it, she's not actually touching the teacher. It's just that whenever the girl reached, she pushed. She reached, don't touch me. Don't touch me. First of all, go put some underwear on your nasty ass. You should have had on underwear working outside.
Yeah, among kids.
I don't know. Oh, whatever. You're in a setting where children are, little horny boys.
Right.
You should have had on something to control your behind while you're working. But when the little girl swung in slow motion, she could have grabbed the arm. She blocked
the hit. She blocked the hit.
That's what I'm saying. She didn't even connect. So I can see your natural defense is to do something. But then you fighting her like she's like some grown woman. She
definitely fought her like she was a woman out in the street.
Listen, like I said, I know some people won't like what I had to say in reference to this. But at the end of the day, she's still a child. You should remain professional at all times. I don't see at any point, and people not listening to what was being said. She said that the teacher, the rules should apply to everybody. The same rules. Meaning somebody else had their phone out, you didn't take theirs, or you took their phone, but you gave it back and didn't give me mine. Why? So I'm paying attention to everything that's going on in the classroom. Not just the pushing and the shoving, but what's being said as well. I mean, as a parent, I saw people, I'm not, she would have caught it from me after she got home. The lies you tell. Because if somebody see your child doing something and they tell them, don't do that, they go get their mother, they come back, you ready to fight. You don't care that your child was wrong, you ready to fight. So you telling me you would have been that way for a substitute teacher that may not even be licensed to teach? She just actually has enough college credits. Don't even have to be in teaching, because I looked that up too. You don't even have to have teaching credits in order to be a teacher in that state or in Maryland. I know in Maryland, you had to have at least like 35 or 45 college credits. And I say college credits, not anything in education, just had to be college credits. And then you go work as a substitute teacher. So We're not doing that. I just feel like all teachers should be taught de-escalation. Because she really didn't know how to de-escalate the situation. She already had picked up the phone. She could have pressed, send me someone now. She could have said anything. But I just feel like that was just too much. And I mean, the child may have deserved a beating or a slap, a hit, a bang, but it should have came from my parents. I'm just saying. I don't know. Now you can go ahead and share your thoughts.
Well, I think that there was a lot of validity to what you were saying, and definitely she's a substitute teacher, so she's not teaching full time. She doesn't have all of the skills that are required to do this job, and that was clearly on display with how she handled the adversity from the little girl, young girl. Both were wrong. Both, so we don't know the entire circumstances. So, because she was one that got caught with her phone out, and maybe she's saying other people had their phone out, and maybe the substitute teacher didn't see them, and she's snitching on them, right? No, Keisha had hers out, and the little girl over here had hers out, and you take your mom, but you got caught. You know what I mean? So, but whatever. It's like,
no,
so
she said you gave them back their phone. She said you
gave them back the phone?
Yes, you gave them their phones, but didn't give me mine.
You gave them their phone, didn't give me mine. Okay. All right. So if that's the case, thus and still, if the teacher took the phone, teacher made a judgment call, all she had to do was sit down for a minute. She probably would have got the phone back. She would have kept the phone. Huh?
The substitute teacher.
The substitute teacher, right? Now, per North Carolina's policy, I don't think she was in violation. So the policy is, if an employee is attacked by a student, the employee has the right to reasonably restrain the student and defend themselves to the point that they are free of the threat or attack.
So where was the restraint?
Okay, so that's what she was when she was holding it down. She was like, "Get a teacher, get a teacher." When she was saying all that, she wasn't hitting her.
No, but she was mashing that child.
She was holding it down. She was okay. She was holding it down.
When I see you, I want to hold your head down to the floor.
All right, I don't know. That. Hold on a second. Let's look at this one more time.
Why does the rules not apply to everybody else? That's my phone. No, you did not keep nobody else's phone. And you finna give me my
Don't touch me.
That's on my phone.
Don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me.
Get a t-shirt.
Somebody get a teacher. 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 Somebody get a teacher. I don't give a get a teacher. 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 Y'all go sit here and watch. Get a teacher. What's wrong with y'all? Get a teacher.
All right, yeah. So she had her face. She had her arms at one point, but then she was on her face. Okay. Now she was restraining her, and she didn't do the best.
That's not a restraint.
She did a good job restraining her because the girl didn't move.
Because how could she move if you mashing her skull to the floor?
All right. So are you saying, okay, so every time I watch the video, I see something different. All right. So I guess the thing is who initiated the contact?
The teacher.
The teacher pushed her. Then the girl swung at her. Mm-hmm. Now the girl
teacher hit her with the phone.
The girl invaded her personal space.
Oh, please. I'd have been up there whipping that teacher's ass.
If that was your daughter?
You better believe it.
I believe it. No, I believe it.
But
I don't believe there's any circumstance that you wouldn't have been whipping the teacher up.
I'm not going to say that.
I think that if your daughter smacked the teacher first, and then everything else that happened just like we just saw, I think you're going to be so angry that some adult put their hands on her that
she's an adult too at this point.
She's an
adult too. As long as she defended herself. But this right here, this teacher did the most. It was a way she could have.
I mean, she had a good ground and pound. She got a career in MMA if she wanted, because she had a good ground and pound. She
really don't. Let's think about this. This is a what?
And she had a size advantage, definitely.
Definitely. And she probably smelled like fish and probably confused the little girl.
Yo, that's crazy.
Listen, she might have smelled like bacteria vaginosis.
Yo, what?
You are inappropriate. And I saw the comment. She was definitely inappropriately dressed.
She was definitely inappropriately dressed.
Definitely in a school where a bunch of horny boys are. Like I said, she should have had on underwear that controlled her behind. Because what are they looking for? The same thing y'all grown men looking at. When a woman walk, her butt jiggling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we know you looking at for that. So,
I am.
Oh, Lord.
I was trying to find the one without the censor, but I couldn't. Yeah, so does she deserve to not be able to teach in North Carolina anymore?
Whether she defend? No, she does not deserve it.
What? Are you serious?
No. Mm-mm. She can't even follow the dress code. Was that little dress to her knees?
Yeah, okay. She was inappropriately dressed. Maybe she had on thongs. Maybe she had on no drawers or
whatever. She didn't have on no thongs.
Oh.
She didn't have anything on. And do you have a picture of her? Let me not go there. Anyway, however, they're both charged with simple assault. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just say hello, late.
I'm sorry. Hello.
How's it going?
I'm good. I'm sorry. Today has been one of them days.
Oh no, man. We on a whole topic.
I know. Let's go. I'm in.
No, ma'am. So, I see. Look at that. I agree.
He said she should be fired.
I agree. What's his name? I don't.
Apartment 217 says she should be fired.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, so
who in 215, sir? No, I'm just joking.
She should be fired. How many times have we seen videos where the students are beating up teachers? How many? We can't even count.
She initiated the fight when she pushed the girl.
Don't you think that the little girl should have been sitting in her seat where all the other students was?
I mean, hey, she should have been sitting in her seat.
If the teacher said you gotta stay after school, you're like, no, other people gotta stay after school, and you all up in their face. No, you gotta stay after school.
Well, listen, I don't know who you think you talk. I ain't stay after school. Who you telling they got detention? I'm going home.
Well,
and I go home.
So you was that little girl. You was that little girl.
I sure was. I wasn't staying.
You didn't stay after school? You know how many times I had detention more times I can count.
Oh boy, no, you did.
Yes, I did.
Anyway,
because I was a talker. I was the person that's making jokes in class. I'm trying to embarrass the teacher. I was that person.
Dry ass jokes.
No, I laughed.
Just you?
No, and then sometimes my laugh would make other people laugh.
No, but listen, when the girl went behind the desk, yes, she was wrong. Again, and somebody did say what Michelle Obama said. When you're working and you're supposed to remain professional,
right?
When you go low, you're supposed to go high. But this teacher said, shit, I'm going low with you, shorty. That's what we about to do.
That was F around and find out. She found out.
No, it wasn't. It was bacteria. I could smell it through the video.
Oh my God.
2 states away. You can still smell it.
I had underwear on. That's where I'm at.
Well, can I chime in? I think you're talking about the incident with the teacher
Go ahead,
and
girl.
the
Go
student. I apologize.
ahead.
I can agree and disagree with this. One being, we may not know what things led up to this incident. She could have been talking to other staff, the principal or whatever, for support. Now, I'm in the school system, so I see this on a daily basis. And I know that sometimes I talk to the parent, nothing's being done. I go to administrative, nothing's being done. So now here I am, I'm being physically assaulted by a student. She was in her space. Now, yes, she could have remained professional. And the child swung first.
Oh, the child swung, but she pushed her first. So a push will have you reacting with a punch. She pushed the girl.
The child was like up in her space, like up on her.
What was she doing?
She was up on her. So
what was she doing?
Trying to get her phone.
Exactly. She wasn't pushing that woman. She wasn't hitting that woman. She was
pushing her.
No, she wasn't. She was pushing
this
video. No.
Yeah, play it, please. Because what I saw her pushing the woman first.
To me,
with her body.
We all. It's like we all saw a different video, but the one thing that we can agree on is that she said, "Get a teacher, get a teacher." We can't agree on that part.
Behind.
Why does the rules not apply to everybody else? That's my phone. No, you did not keep nobody else's phone. And you finna give me my
Don't touch me.
That's on my phone.
Don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me. Girl, don't touch me.
Get a t-shirt.
Somebody get a teacher. 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 Somebody get a teacher. I don't give a Get a teacher. Get a teacher. Get a teacher. Get a teacher.
To my part, get a teacher.
Listen, in that beginning, she was bumping the girl with her body. Bumping the girl with her body.
She was in her space.
Now she pushed her, then she swung.
Well, yeah, I could, but this what I'm saying. We don't know what led up to.
It don't matter.
I get, but
well, she didn't take everybody's phone because the reason why we can see this is because somebody had their phone.
Yeah.
But that is very true.
That's true.
And
that's true.
And saying that you're currently in the school system, I've been through the school system. My younger children, I volunteered at the school. I've seen all kind of stuff. Not to mention my child that is almost a carbon copy of me gave the school hell. I know North Bend don't miss him for nothing. Okay? Because I know Tay gave North Bend hell. But I was up there every day. So I know exactly what the children will do. But at the same time, even with me in a volunteer capacity, I'm volunteering, not getting paid, but you're still supposed to remain professional in the position that you're in. Absolutely. So not only did she kept bumping the girl with her body, pushed the girl, once she swung and you blocked it, you still had the receiving part to the phone. You hit her with the phone too.
Yeah, I see. I'm just, I get.
You could have eliminated the threat when she threw her hand and you blocked it. You could have grabbed her and restrained her a whole nother way. But she was just like, oh no. Oh, it's go time. Let's go.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Initially, something else, some other things led up to that incident. Like it could have been she been going to administration, no support. She's trying to teach the other kids. Then she got this child come to her class every day, disruptive. I don't know what mind frame that she was in that day, but it's not right.
She had no clean underwear to wear to work. Yeah. Her boyfriend then broke up with her. her boyfriend cheating on her. We can't accept any of those excuses. That they all just sound like excuses to me, because people go through things in life every day. I saw a comment that said she was an auxiliary police filling in as a substitute, which again, she's not qualified. Auxiliary police or substitute or regular teacher, they all need to be taught de-escalation. That's just what I see. It could have been de-escalated. I don't know. Yes. We have time to think about how we could have reacted. We're not doing it in real time. So I could say, well, you know what? I would have gave her her phone and called. Come get this girl out my class. She got to go, blah, blah, blah. But she already was calling somebody. She didn't say anything except, don't touch me. And the girl wasn't trying to hit her. She was just reaching for the phone. But anyway, y'all, listen. I don't want to spend all my time on this because I got some mouth for these people, other people. I'm just saying we about to run into some other time. But y'all keep them comments coming. What apartment was that? Was that 215 or 217?
17.
I'm sorry, y'all. Thank you so much for interacting. I didn't know she was an auxiliary police officer, so you helped me out with that. I do appreciate you for tuning in. So before we actually go to the next topic, but y'all stay here because there's a lot to unpack. At least I'm going to unpack a lot. I don't know about my people that are assisting to that. But when we come back, we're gonna discuss the 12-year-old that was shot and killed here in Baltimore at the Westport area. Yeah, he was killed in the Westport area. And there was also a 16-year-old that was shot in the head, but we'll talk about that when we come back. I'm gonna be like, what do you say, 2 and 2?
Visit ONFIRE-TV.com for live top stories, breaking news, and original shows.
Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
Thank you for tuning in to On Fire TV. We are a 24-hour independent news and entertainment channel. We produce original movies, documentaries, reality-based shows, and podcasts. On Fire TV is made possible because of viewer and listener support. Go to onfire-tv.com to become an On Fire Plus member. Your dollars and your support have kept us going, and we are just getting started.
Get lit. Get lit. Get lit. Everybody get lit right now. Get lit. Get lit. Get lit. Everybody get lit right now.
Hey y'all lit yet? How much is a Plus membership? I don't want to know. Y'all go find out if you guys want to. Okay. So anyway, welcome back. You say I'm cat. You don't believe what part? What are we talking about? Apartment 217.
Don't
all right, y'all. Listen.
Auxiliary police.
Oh well. He said it. I didn't say it. So okay, you guys, listen. Like I said, my opinion is always, it's not always the popular opinion, and I'm okay with that. I don't care. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody have one. So there was a 12-year-old shot and killed. There's been a lot of mess around it. 1 minute they say, well, it was other people shooting at each other. No.
I can't hear what's going on.
Girl, log out and come back. That's the best thing I have, right? But yeah, so from my understanding, he was shot in the chest, which means he had to be what? Facing the people. They didn't say he was shot in the back. His name is Jaylen Richards. Okay, rest in peace. It saddens my heart. Like, it breaks my heart. This is a very innocent picture that you see here. However, Diamond K, you don't have any of those other pictures with him smoking a blunt?
I mean, if you want me to do the Fox 45 thing and find a blunt picture, I'm sure I can find one.
I mean, you can call it Fox 45.
That's what it is.
I don't support Fox 45. I don't watch them or anything. I don't support them because I believe they are a racist station.
I agree.
However, I said that to say, and the reason that I did say it, his family and parents, everybody's the mother, the grandmother, they didn't have to use that picture. Oh my God.
Yeah, well, I mean, the family gonna pick their favorite picture.
But listen to what I'm saying. The family is not the people, or the family is not the ones who said, y'all could have used a better picture. Because, I mean, it's a page that we all look at on social media.
Yeah.
Which I'm not giving them no shout out. But we all look at it on social media, and people was in the comments, why y'all use that picture? Excuse me, this is on his public Instagram. This is what he was doing. That was the school picture that he took for grandma. Because if I'm repeating, I'm gonna say allegedly, he was living with the grandma was raising him because mama wasn't. Allegedly. Okay, I'm gonna use those words. Allegedly. So I'm trying to understand, like, what could a 12-year-old do that could warrant such a thing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Jaylen got mixed up with the wrong crowd. They had him out here carjacking. They had him out. It's these older boys. I need the parents to take accountability for not protecting their child. I don't care. I got to work. I got to pay these bills. Well, then your child need to be somewhere where he can be supervised. This is unacceptable. And I'm not okay with the parents and everybody. The community failed him. No, y'all failed him. Y'all are his family. Y'all are close to him. Y'all failed him. I can look at a lot of people around me and their children are not in this particular situation. With what my son dealing with, he was an adult when that happened. I didn't fail him. But this baby is 12. How is it okay for that mother when they was doing the Freddie Gray riots and they up there at Mondawmin and everybody was giving that mother kudos because she went up there smacking on her son because he was somewhere he shouldn't have been. So tell me why this mother or this father or this grandmother couldn't go jack that little boy up, beat his little ass and take him home. You can't be out here hanging with these little boys or grown men. If somebody felt the need to shoot him with a rifle, an assault rifle is what allegedly, at least that's what I heard. So I don't know if that part.
Yeah.
Why is the community being blamed for failing him? What about the parents?
Whew. This topic, every time it's discussed, it just gives me chills. It just gives me chill bumps. It's just, I don't even know what to say. But I agree with you, Monica. Everything that you said. Everything that you said.
I just don't understand. They keep doing these interviews, and the mother did an interview, and she was so hurt and she was so in tears. This young man and this little boy, he's not a young man. This little boy was on home monitor. Why was he outside?
Mm-hmm.
At 12 years old, he was on home monitor for a theft. So why? Where were you, mom or dad? We haven't heard from dad. The aunt that keeps speaking up. Everybody that want to argue with somebody when they say something online. I don't comment on any of those posts because I have this here platform to say everything I want to say. Okay? Right here. I'm not going to go back and forth on these other posts. Please explain to me why we should feel like we failed someone else's child, because people know darn well they are the same people that don't say nothing to my child.
Yeah.
You see them doing wrong and you think you're doing something, like, sweetheart, don't do that. They go home and tell them, oh, she told me don't do that. But they come around and instead of talking with sense and asking what happened, they come around ready to fight.
Yeah. Or the same parents that the child is doing wrong or have done wrong, and yet you still reward them with things that they don't even deserve getting because of their wrongdoings. And I know it's so hard for some parents, but at some time you have to as a parent, like, do something, because it's like you say, spoil the child, spare. However, listen, it's just
the rod, spoil the child.
I mean, this topic here, it just cringes me, because it's so many of them. And I'm just not understanding, and not understanding out there. The parents gotta, they working, and just like you said, where are you leaving your children? Who are you leaving your children with? Because I'm going to make sure that I'm leaving my children, if they're not at the age where I feel as though that they can stay home and they are responsible enough to stay home, I'm going to send somebody there to stay with them that's responsible while I work, or I'm going to take them somewhere. Because even though they're at an age somewhere sometimes where they feel like, oh, I could just stay at home. No, you're still not going to stay at home, because then that way you'll still be able to do things and get into things.
Yeah.
Because your mind not going to do the right thing. So I'm not going to leave you home while I'm at work, because I'm going to be wrecking my brain. How can I work? And I know that I left these children home, or this child home, that I know that sometimes he's going to open the door, he's going to leave out, or somebody's going to come in, or I'm not leaving them there. I'm not.
I mean, I just don't, I don't get it. I'm sure this child was a problem in school. It wasn't just out in the street. And the mother that said she moved her son to Hagerstown,
right?
He said this same little boy threatened her son with a gun. So come on.
Yeah. And she went to mom. She said she went to mom and said, exactly, what it is. And she did put it like, my son will hurt your son, but it's just, like, some kids just, they out there, they don't know what they're getting into. They no guidance. Like,
at the end of the day, the parents need to correct their children, or the streets will.
Yeah.
Because that's really what's been happening. And then I keep hearing everybody, oh, well, ever since they said a child this age won't get charged, we have not only been having 12-year-olds getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Anything past 12 can be charged.
Yeah.
So these
I think what they're saying is because the older guys are preying on the younger children to do the duties or whatever, because they know that they won't.
I mean, that is all an ass assumption. They might just want to have the money like the guys did. And I'm not saying like movies and shows like BMF and Power is not making these kids think, I want that fast money like that. I'm not going to say that it don't influence them. Just like people feel that the rap music do it, like, I think that's possible. But having the older ones, what were they getting to they 12 and under? I don't see all them 12 and unders being in trouble. A lot of these kids that have been getting killed, they are 14, 16, a whole bunch of 16-year-olds.
Yes.
The 16-year-old that was shot in Trey Hill, he's still fighting for his life. And he was shot in the head.
Yes.
So, I mean, I don't know. I do not know what it is. And I always say, I thank God I got my children, to adulthood, all of them, without them getting mixed up in any street business or, anything that is on the wrong side of the law. Like, I feel like that is a good thing. But at the same time, don't try to hold me accountable for what you didn't do as a parent. Because I had nothing to do with that child's upbringing until his untimely death. Like, that was ridiculous. I don't know what that child did, but they could have just beat him up as opposed to killing him. Like, what in the world could he have done to deserve that? Like, I don't know. I do not know. Diamond K, do you have an opinion on this?
Of course. I mean, it's very sad what happened. It is the result of street life, and yes, sometimes street life can touch you, even if you're not trying to be out there, right? But it can touch you. Even the probability of it touching you is even greater when you participate in the activity. And it definitely appears that this young man was trying to be out there. He was on the path to the eventual end that he received. And it is sad. He's not the only one. Sometimes it happens to them like that when they 20 years older than he was. Sometimes it happens when they 10 years older. Sometimes they're even older. But it's just a cycle that just repeats and repeats and repeats. And it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. But I mean, it's just when you don't have supervision, when you don't have a lot of money, when you got extra time on your hands and nothing productive to do, you can fall into stuff easy. And the only reason why I wasn't like that young man was because I had something to focus on, which was music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I have so many, huh? No, yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, absolutely. Like Shannon said.
I was just trying to figure out when he.
No, I'm saying like Shannon said, when I was 10, 11, you had the older guys in the neighborhood that would have you pay you amount of money to be a runner or something small.
They don't want Bernice Street. They was down there doing that.
I keep telling you, like, what are you talking about? Yes, Abington and Elmont. Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? You walk into the store and they, hey, what's up, little man? You got some money? You don't have no money.
And those are the ones that they target, the ones that they know
they target. Absolutely, they target.
And their parents say, "Oh, they out there, they got to take care." No, a 12-year-old should not be taking care of anything. He's 12.
Right.
He's 12.
But the thing is that he's left home more than likely. And if it's if you're being raised by the grandparents and the grandparents can't control you, and you just do whatever you want to do, the probability is even higher that something can happen to you. Right. No, I agree.
And I could say also, Diamond K, when you was like no money. Let me tell you, I didn't have the finer things. I didn't have my children don't, but I took time because if I wasn't, a lot of the kids may be living in, poverty areas, whatever. So the time, if you're not working and you're getting TCA or whatever, you have all the time in the world to sit down with your kids, see if they can draw, pull out some music, play game nights. You take the time out with your kids. You're home with your kids. So you have to put that time in with your kids, and it don't take money. You can go to the club. Yeah, they want to go to the club,
absolutely,
find the Beyonce tickets, and they want
to. They in there talking about Sandtown, North and Beach.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, they're just focused on the wrong things. And when you have kids, it's no longer about you. It's about your kids. Your life, when you decided to give birth to a child and bring a child into this world, they are already born into all the things that the world can, and they say born into sin and shaking the nickels. They're already born into this deceitful, they already, but it's behoove us as the parents, the mother, the nurturers, the fathers, to make sure our kids does not fall in the trap of the enemy.
Yes.
So taking time out with your kids, you can go to the store. If you can't take them all to get ice cream, you get food stamps. Go get a half a gallon of ice cream. They got them 2 for $6. You just make ice cream Sundays at home. Taco Tuesdays became, we're going to have tacos tonight. Get a taco. But that's the days and times to sit down and have your kids some things to look forward to. It does not have to be the finer things in life.
Yeah, it don't take a lot.
They don't take a lot.
They just want time. They just really just want.
They want time, because time is what heals. Time is what, putting in the time with your kids is what really save our kids. All they want to know is somebody care. Somebody's there. Ask them how their day is doing. Ask them their likes. Some parents don't like their kid, know their kids' favorite color is, what they like, nothing, because they have not taken that time out as the parent to sit down with their kids to find out what it is that their kids like.
Devil's advocate over here. Okay. Well, I won't say devil's advocate, but I will say this. I had a cousin who, his mother, if she didn't buy it, her men bought it. Okay. Yes, I said men. What I'm saying is she made sure he was straight, had every new pair of tennis shoe that came out, all the name brand stuff. And the man still got locked up for selling drugs.
Yeah, because he was still, it's not about what they can buy. That's a lot of parents think. They think they gave their kids
the material things.
Material things. That's not love. That's not love.
Yeah, but that don't mean, wait a minute, but that don't mean that it was no love there. What I'm saying is, because he was saying that he wanted these things, so she's getting these things, but you're still out there.
You're saying that still wasn't enough.
Exactly. So it had to be more of him going out and getting it versus his mother and her boyfriend giving it to him. He wanted to be able to say, well, I bought this myself. I had this money in it. Like, why? I've never been one of those, I'm going to say label whore. And when I say label whore, y'all have no idea where I'm going. Well, Shanette probably don't. Diamond K do. I've never been a label whore. I always, I'm a drum to my own beat. I'm a dance to my own beat. So speaking of label whore, Imani, which is Lil Scrap and Erica's child, and I said Lil Scrap. Sorry, he don't go by that. He's Scrappy, the goat. So they daughter went online going off. I'm so sorry to skip that time. I mean, but this is a child that has everything. This is what I mean. Like, it could take one thing, I believe, to send a child. That's why I hope that after, yesterday, not today, but after yesterday, like, she's back to her normal, calm, and respectful self, because it could take one thing. And all I saw the child say was, don't ask me anything about my stepmom. Then it went to, don't ask me about that lady. But she did say stepmom first. But the horse lady, the BAM, she want to go extra and posting all this stuff. And it just got so ugly. So ugly and so fast. Like, if nobody had taken time to think, I feel like that could have got so serious. I feel like it just could have got so serious. If they weren't stars or whatever, and they were like here in Baltimore, I think it would have got a little serious. Somebody would have been driving to somebody's house like, pull up. Hey, squirrel, come pick me up. Listen, it would have been real, okay? It would have been absolutely real. See, and that's another, glad I brought those two things together. children be looking at those type of shows, and they be wishing and like, dang, why I couldn't have that, or why I can't get this. I'm so glad they took off that show. What is it, My Sweet 16? Because it was kids that was like, oh my gosh,
yes,
my would never do that for me. They got caught at 16, or they did all that for them. Like, they envy that stuff. Now, I would like to say that the boy was so loved, the people was jealous of him. But a shotgun for that little frail 12-year-old, my God. And it is a miracle if that 16-year-old still holding on. Honestly. Because last I checked, he was still holding on. You know, I just thank the Lord every day that I got my children, you know, to adulthood. Especially my sons, because it's bad for our sons. It's really horrible, but it seems like for the females, it's like getting right here.
And then I also, Monica, I hear some parents say, "Oh, I'm moving my children away." You can move your children from the county, the east side, the different states, or whatever. If that is in your child, all you're going to do is carry all of that with you to another state, to another county, to another country, to whatever. You as a parent have to get to the bottom line to find out what it is. Like, where did I go wrong? What happened? What's going on with my child? You know, you can't think, oh, I just moved him out of the neighborhood. You just moved him out of the neighborhood for him to go terrorize somebody else's neighborhood or get into things elsewhere.
And that's not the same for somebody who don't want their child in that type of environment. Moving, when they say that they're moving, their child is because it is some good kids that come out of these neighborhoods. And if they're saying that they're moving, all I have for them is, you know, crime happens everywhere. Right?
Everywhere, yeah.
So that's really what I have. I know where I moved that people used to be like, oh my gosh, you know, if you go all the way in the back, them young boys be hanging out there. And I haven't yet to see any of that. And I've been in the same place for 7 years. So I don't know what we're talking about, but if you're a spiritual person, stay in prayer. If you know how to pray, okay, pray for Baltimore for sure. Pray for the youth; they definitely need it.
Well, you got to start with the parents first, because if you start praying for these parents,
you got to smack them up. I don't think they can understand talking to them. You know, prayer. I think they need to be dipped in some holy water.
Yeah,
they need to be prayed on. Because some of these parents, like I'm not that parent. If you see my child doing something wrong,
if it's the right thing, say something. Say something. I still believe it takes a village.
My child without cussing.
Yes,
I think, because I never, when I say something to people, kids, it's never in a disrespectful way. I'm never gonna cuss. Y'all know. Listen, the Lord know my struggle with cussing. But I might do that here. But when I'm speaking to somebody else's child, no, because I wouldn't want you to speak to my child.
My child like that, right?
So no, I don't do that. However, in this climate, in this world, you gotta caution yourself. If you don't know the parent, you gotta be a little careful with saying anything. Then they come bringing the parent back. Now, I remember I was a crossing guard, y'all. I love that little job back here. That used to be my little part-time, right? The kids was crossing, and I was new to that area. Like the position that just opened up for a crossing guard at City Springs. It wasn't always a crossing guard there. So I go there, and I'm thinking like, dang, some of these kids crossing from the middle of the block, that's not safe. So I told them if they do the same, cross on a crosswalk with me for 2 weeks in a row, I'll have some snacks for them when they get out of school. So I took my money. They don't give us anything. I took my money, got some chips, a juice, and like I think it was like some cookies, either Linden's and
that's good.
Butter Crunch. I made brown bags. As the kids came across, everybody got a bag except the one. I gave her little sister one. because all she was doing was what her older sister told her to do. So this older sister is in middle school. She's in elementary, probably kindergarten. Mm-hmm. So when they crossed the street, I gave her a bag, and she's standing there like, I said, "Oh, sweetheart, I can't give you a bag." "Why not?" I said, "Because you didn't follow directions." "Well, my sister didn't either because she walked with me." I said, "You're right, and that's why I'm rewarding her. She's following your instructions. She's not listening to me, but when you tell her to come on, she reach out and grab your hand. I'm going to tell my mother." I said, "I'll be here tomorrow, baby." So her mother didn't come. Her mother came on Friday. She cussed out the Hispanic crossing guard that was up the street from me. Because she knew better than to come to this black one. Okay? So, oh, Lord, Tony. Tony is late. He had something to do. I know it was something. But anyway, let me finish this story. She cussed out my Hispanic coworker, and she called me on the phone like hysterical, and she was like, "I don't know why this mother just cussed me out." And I was like, "What? Wait a minute, slow down." And then she's coming down there to you. She get down there to me. She was like, "That little B up the street going, call my daughter a bald head." I said, "No, she didn't. That woman don't even speak that much English. She didn't call your daughter bald head." I was like, "What are you talking about?" So she was like, "No, mine, it was her." She said, you called my daughter bald head?" Like, she changed the whole aggression. I said, "Oh, your daughter told you that?" I said, "I didn't call her bald head. She's just mad because she didn't get a bag." She was like, "You was giving out bags?" I was. Last Friday, I gave out a bag with chips. They either had chocolate chip Linden cookies the Linden chocolate chip or butter crunch in the bag as well. And she didn't get any. Do you think that's fair though, Miss Monica? You think that's fair? It's very fair. Your daughter didn't listen. I told everybody as long as they cross on the crosswalk, when I cross them, I would give them a treat after 2 weeks. Your daughter proceeded to cross your youngest baby through the middle of the block. So she looked at her, she said, "So why you come home and lie to me and say that this lady called you bald head?" I thought that's what she said. I'm going to pop her. Like right there. Pop. So what was I going to say? "Oh no, don't hit her. Ain't none of my business." That little girl lied. She probably the best young adult it is today. She learned a good lesson.
Yeah, and I hate because I've been going back and forth to school, and I can't wait till June the 9th comes when Amaya graduates. But anywho, I had a meeting with some students.
Wait a minute, let's welcome Tony real quick. Tony, where you at? Diamond K, put him on the screen. Well, hello.
I'm here. What's up? What's up?
You over there finally getting some work?
Yeah, I lost track of time.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
Yeah, you didn't miss a little bit of everything.
I know, and I wanted to be in this show too. But it's cool.
Yeah, wait a minute. Let's let Shanae get that story out. Because we got to talk about this clip that I sent Diamond K of this man talking. Y'all.
Oh, wow. No, I was just saying, with the fighting and the students and, the parents. So I was sitting in a meeting with myself, my daughter's best friend, mom, who she calls her best friend, another student who had two parents, was mom and dad, and then another mother and her student. And I'm sitting there because I had got a call. So an incident happened on that Monday where my daughter's best friend was fighting the same young lady that my daughter had got suspended from fighting maybe like a month before that.
Oh, I remember.
Everything was squashed. We went to the meeting. Mom sent dad. It was just me, dad, and the girls. And we sat there in a meeting that was just, why are we here? Because y'all don't even know why you were fighting. You were fighting because if she said, he said, they said, whatever. Well, best friend go fight the same girl. So now principal calls me because now another little girl who's a friend of that girl now tell my daughter like, yeah, well, you meet me outside. So my daughter like, oh, because your best friend get beat up, you want to fight me. So I'm in a meeting, and this one parent, they said, this parent will fight somebody's children, fight with kids. And I'm sitting there telling the school, like, I'm telling y'all now, I don't know what I would do if I pull up at this school or anywhere in this neighborhood and see this parent fighting my child. I'm not going to remain this and that. They said, I get it. But anywho, we sat in this meeting, y'all, and my daughter's best friend, her mom sitting there quiet, not saying nothing. So this child is basically just talking for herself. Mom not correcting her. Mom not nothing. And this child is always over my house. She stays with my daughter. And then the other child that's sitting to my left, she's the child that has a problem with my daughter because she says, and then the child in front of me, I'm sitting here like, why are we all here? Y'all are 8th graders. By the time I started talking and saying whatever I had to say, and I asked the other parent, can I correct my daughter's best friend? She said, yeah. So I had to act as both of their parents in that meeting. And at the same time, I'm like, wait a minute. We have 2 different parenting going on here. I have to reevaluate some things, you know? Yes. And I'm looking at my daughter like, girl, listen. So as I'm talking to the child and the parent who they said that will fight somebody's kid, by the time I got finished talking, this parent had the good goddamn sense that God gave her, because she now met Miss Jeanette, and I said all the things that I had to say. We should not be encouraging our kids to get out here and fight.
Right.
We as parents should want to make sure the safety of our kids, that when I send my daughter to school every day, I want to make sure that she's coming to school, she's going to be safe, she's getting her education. We ain't got time for this. So anywho, I was shocked at the reaction of this parent that they said, well, get with whoever. Because by the time Miss Jeanette got to talking, this parent whole mind frame changed in her way of thinking, that she probably left that meeting that day parenting different. So I felt like I made a great, reflection, on that parent, that hopefully that from that meeting, her parenting and the way that she do things might change. Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying, making this statement to say, that some parents will get it, can get it, and like, she was correcting her child. She really was. But it's just all in, again, like I said, like the upbringing of your parents and you being their friends, like, I'm just praying, like I said, for the city of Baltimore and all these kids. I want to start some kind of like support group. I don't know, like, there's no handbook of parenting, but I feel like each one teach one, grab somebody, and have like a support group, because it is stressful being a single parent, a working parent, one parent home. However, and I just feel like, that support group, meeting once or twice a week or whatever might change things too.
All right, well, let me know. I'll support you doing that. I don't know if I'm gonna be coming, but listen, y'all.
You'll be there.
Yeah, okay. Listen, I'm not saying, because I love kids. I really love kids. One child was diagnosed
with diabetes.
What that got to do with
diabetic?
The price of rice? What that got to do with the price of rice? Hey, check that out right there. If you want to support me, go ahead and shoot me a cash app. I just got a couple to y'all. Thank you. I have a granddaughter. She's about to turn 3. So I'm still going to be involved in some kind of way in the school system. I'm praying for private. I even told the parents already I will put up money for that. I'm not saying that private is so much better. However, I want her to be able to focus on, with smaller classrooms, a better education, air conditioner. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, I want her to, be able to focus. Jada normally comes and join the show. She hasn't gotten here yet. However, Diamond K, if you are still around, I think you are because you put this up here. It's a clip that I sent him. I don't know which one you were able to pull. Can you, light skin, can you come on the screen? Which one did you pull? You got both of them or just one?
Just one.
All right, well, give me that one.
Okay.
Tony, listen. Tony, listen. Focus. You muted.
The side chick becomes
I'm paying attention.
No.
There you go. Wait.
No, for sure.
Wait.
Yes? For sure.
Why she run away?
Huh?
The side chick can become the main chick, and you're going to go from the woman he was cheating with to the woman he's cheating on.
And what kind of mess is that?
You don't agree? Go ahead.
I don't think that's inherently true.
I'm talking about not just with your. I'm talking about with your heart.
Yes. Okay. I say no.
Hold on, Fontaine.
First of all, I want to say I'm not making no excuses. You feel me? Like I'm not making the side chick okay. But sometimes men are in situations that require them to be present. Some men got households that they trying to keep up. Some men got wives that are taking care of their children, and if they leave her, their kids gonna be up, and the side chick the one that they've been in love with for the past 15, 20 years. I know men who've gone through this personally, and when the opportunity came, they moved in with the woman who had their heart. You feel me? When their kids grew up or when the wife was financially able. I'm not saying that it's okay, but we got such a stigma about the other woman and how the man value her and how she value herself when you have no idea what the bounds of their relationship are and what they building over there. You feel me?
Look at shit in that face. I'm gonna wait to give what I'm thinking. I'm gonna wait. I want Tony to speak. Which one of them men do you agree with?
The one who said that the side chick become the main chick because he had his heart, because in most situations that is true. Most guys, when they cheat on their women, they got a side chick, whatever the case may be. Most, I ain't gonna say most, because I don't know. I'm gonna just say a lot of guys, when they're cheating, they're looking for something more than what they have at home. Now, you have a lot of immature cheaters, you know what I'm saying? But in a lot of situations, the guy is looking for someone that has his best at heart. And most times, the side chick holds the dude down the most. You know what I mean? Mainly because she wants to be the main chick. And in a lot of cases, when men move over to the side chick being the main chick, for a while, very few stop cheating, period. But for a while, the side chick that became the main chick becomes the only chick. But when she stopped, for lack of better terms, having his heart or being that female, then he finds another side chick. You feel what I'm saying? If that makes sense to you. The guy always want to be omnipresent in the woman's house. So just as much as the woman is looking for status, and guys ain't gonna stand on this. I'm telling you, because I don't have nothing to hide. A guy want a woman to do him just like he's doing a woman. You know what I'm saying? Guys try to be macho and bravado, and they don't want to show their feminine side, their softer side. But no, men want that same compassionate love that the woman wants. No cap.
Okay. Come on, Shanette. Tell me your thoughts. Tony, wait, Shanette.
I'm still trying to go.
Tony. My daughter said you said a whole lot of nothing.
Well, opinions is like buttholes. Everybody got them.
She ain't had a chance to live yet.
She don't. Listen. She's saying that now, right? Wait till that dude get a hold of her and she fall in love with him, and then he slide over to her best friend. She gonna be calling me up to come smack him upside his head.
She ain't gotta call you.
Absolutely.
I know she got a couple brothers. You know what I mean?
Gotta go that far.
What's going to happen? What's going to happen? No.
Look, we know she's crazy. Look, we know she's crazy, so I'm just gonna leave that at that.
Did you gather your thoughts? Because we can act light bright over there.
I'm still
Diamond K,
yeah.
this girl lost. It's your turn. Tell her something.
Yeah, so both theories can be right at the same time. Nothing applies to everybody. Yes, you can get in some situations where you can move forward and really build because that person had something that you want, that you wanted that you weren't receiving, and the trust, while it did not exist in the previous relationship, it could be built, right? And it could not work and be a complete disaster as well. Both things can be true.
Man, listen, if you cheated on your wife with me, you're not going to be I'm never going to be your main anything. I don't want you to myself.
Because I second that.
Cheat on me.
I second that.
Cheat on me too. And that's just me and how I feel. Now, sure. I will say this.
And a lot of people feel like that, but then you also have some people. So the ego is strong. People's egos can be strong, right? You say, yeah, did that to her. Won't happen to me because I got this, I got that. I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
Oh, please.
Some people feel
they
like
always say Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce.
People feel like that. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but people feel like that.
And
it don't make sense. Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. So listen, everybody can be cheated on. And
she didn't leave him. Hold on, she didn't leave him.
And why didn't she leave him? Hold on. Let's talk about that. Why didn't she leave him?
Because obviously she
still
loved him.
Hold on. Do you think it was about love, or do you think it was about the money?
First of all, chill. We can't all talk at the same time.
No, because you're gonna talk about she ain't leave him. Listen.
Y'all didn't let me
because I talk.
She brought up Jay-Z. I didn't bring up Jay-Z.
But see, I talk about this to people all the time. They saying Jay-Z and Beyonce is they a power couple? Like how? What do you see there? They are
a power couple.
I'm saying like it's their favorite couple. Like they aspire to be like them.
Couple. They're not a perfect couple, a power couple because of the finances and the power. Not perfect.
Maybe using power was the wrong word, but let's just get right to the point. But they used that
word.
Let's just get right to the point. Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce because he didn't get what he was getting from Becky. He went to the white chick and got everything he was looking for.
And the girl wasn't white, but I don't believe that.
She wasn't black.
The girl, Diamond K? Y'all
knows who the girl was.
Was you in the bed? Was you the sheet? Was you the wallpaper?
Okay.
No, but he a cheater, so he's
here's the thing. I am not Jay-Z's attorney, but I will file this motion.
He is cheater, so he can definitely.
We always talk about Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. Jay-Z was exposed for that. We don't know if Beyonce cheated on Jay-Z. We just know Jay-Z allegedly cheated on Beyonce, and we don't know if that really happened. Like. Exactly.
Oh, we know because they both went out there and said it. Come on, man. Let's stop playing.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that she cheated on Beyonce. That doesn't mean she didn't do nothing.
Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. You can say Beyonce cheated on Jay-Z. Chris Brown cheated on Rihanna. Future cheated on Sierra. Like, we can keep going. Future cheated on Sierra.
Okay.
Chris Brown cheated on Rihanna.
How do we know that? How do we know that?
Because they all talk about it.
No, nobody's saying nothing about Chris Brown cheating on Rihanna.
Nicki Minaj cheated on her with some little girl.
We don't know that.
And Cardi B husband cheated on her. So let's kick it.
Man,
and they all then said it.
Whose side are you on, man, fam?
I'm not on nobody's side. I'm just saying facts is facts.
So are you subscribing to the philosophy that no woman ever cheated on a guy?
I never ever said that.
Okay, well, I'm waiting for you to get to that part of the conversation. When are your examples of the women?
Excuse me.
That clip was about men. So we're talking about men. Men is always quick to say women. And in the conversation, women are quick to say men. But let's talk about the topic at hand. Men don't like to express their feelings because they think they're weak. Men go out and cheat because they don't find something at home. Instead of sitting down talking to their wife or talking to their significant other saying, look, This is what I expect. This is what I want. This is what we need to do to better our relationship. If things like this don't happen, then I'm gonna start looking elsewhere. Guys don't sit down and have those conversations.
I'm trying to pass the collection plate.
Pass the plate.
I'm gonna spit the game. I'm gonna spit the game how it is.
Let me get your Cash App back on the screen because you clearly.
Because I'm coming from a place. I'm coming from a place.
All right,
no, because I'm coming from a place where I've been cheating on several times. You know what I'm saying?
One driving mofo.
Not trying to hear nothing.
He's saying that
because he's a cheater.
That's just one. I'm saying that's just one example. You can't say why men cheat. That's one reason that you just gave.
He's a man.
A whole plethora of reasons.
Why I can't say? But hold on, I didn't say that was the only reason because earlier when I came on late. When I came on late,
let's say side person because women got side dudes and guys got side chicks. Everything about this scenario is only focused on men. Let's talk about people.
Listen,
I'm not going to stand for everybody dumping on the man, even if Tony on y'all side.
I'm not on that side. The clip was about the man. The clip was about men. So we're going to talk about the men. And when I came on earlier and I was late, when I came on earlier and I was late, I said men cheat because some of them is irresponsible and greedy and immature. I definitely said that earlier.
Well,
why do some women cheat?
Why did you cheat, Diamond?
Why do some women cheat?
Why did you cheat?
Let's get why you said why some men cheat. Why do some women cheat?
For the same thing.
No.
Women are hold on. No, you asked me a question.
I want you to
women
answer.
Cheat.
You filibuster.
Women cheat because they're emotionally unattached. Like when a woman had enough of a man, her thing is to go cheat. That's one reason. Some women cheat just because of the convenience. Some women cheat because the man makes her feel good. A woman already know when she interact with you how far she's gonna go with you. Men chase. Women already knows.
Hey, Monica, why don't you tell us something? Because what he just said, I don't even know what he was talking about.
Hold on. Diamond K kept cutting me off because he don't want to tell us why he cheated, or why he has cheated, I should say. Whatever the case may be. But I will say this.
All right, you want me to say? Yeah, I mean.
No. You just gave me the floor. I'm ready to tell you why.
You got the floor.
A woman,
get your floor.
Or myself, has entertained, because it also depends on the level of cheating that we are discussing. Because I have been in a relationship and decided to have conversations or entertain another man based solely on the fact that I was with somebody that don't know how to communicate.
Okay.
So if you don't know how to communicate, and this man listens to me.
To you, yes.
Okay, that listening is everything. If you listen,
Jeanette just put her sexy voice on.
Oh my gosh.
She said yes. Yes.
Tony, shut up. So if he's not listening to respond like some men do, and he's listening to understand, that ends up being such a turn on, and we're going to be talking. I'm gonna continue to talk. So it turns into more emotional rather than physical. But when it becomes emotional and y'all still talking, and it's daily,
and that's when the physical comes into play.
How you doing? And how was your day? The constant of that, and then y'all end up intimate.
Yes.
Listen. It's everything that the man wasn't doing.
Yes.
At home, or even if y'all live separate, it was everything that your mate wasn't doing. You're getting from someone else.
Yes. Yeah.
So.
Say that.
Yeah.
You said that it just wasn't worded the same.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not for you. I was saying that to Diamond K because he told me that I don't know what I was talking about.
No, you didn't. Well, you didn't communicate it well, but I mean, it's really simple.
Because
both of y'all,
you knew what I was saying.
All three,
all three of y'all have described a particular scenario. I would say there's probably 8 reasons. There are probably 8 factors, right? It could be anger. It could be out of anger. It could be low self-esteem. It could be lack of love. It could be lack of commitment, need for variety, some kind of neglect, sexual desire, circumstances. All these things can play a factor. You could be getting everything, but the circumstance just appeared or happened, or you was in a certain situation and it just happened and everything was fine and you just, you fucked up. You was drunk, whatever.
I'm going to tell you what my grandmother told me.
No, that nigga, that's what
No. Hold up. I'm going to tell you what my grandmother...
Everything that I said, is a reason that someone can cheat. There is no...
You're right, but I'm going to tell you what my grandmother told me.
You're right.
I'm going to tell you what my grandmother told me. There's no circumstance where a man will fall and slide inside of a woman. And there's no circumstance where a woman will fall on top of a man. If she fall on top of him or he fell inside of her, it wasn't a circumstance.
I didn't say
that's
fall,
how my grandmother...
That doesn't even apply. I didn't say fall. I said circumstance. Well, circumstance doesn't mean you slip and fall.
He just said what his grandmother said, focus.
It's no circumstance where a woman will go to a house, a hotel, the backseat of a car, and take her clothes off circumstantially. That don't happen.
That's definitely because it's not in a word. It didn't.
Circumstantially is a word.
Circumstantially is not a word.
Yes, it is. It's in the dictionary, Tony's dictionary. Fuck you talk about. But circumstantially, women don't just go and take their clothes off and have sex, and neither do men. So you can take that circumstance out the way.
No, circumstance is absolutely on there.
His ass cheat. That's what he's trying to do.
He's trying to justify.
Everybody on here has before. I'm not the only non-angel here. I'm not the only non-angel here. But y'all can act like I'm the bad guy. I'm the only. Y'all the angels. Y'all the angels.
That's why I said
I'm not no angel.
You are
I'm not an angel. But the two
cheating.
Yes.
I am a fucking adult. Now, if y'all want to get on here and preach and point the finger, I'll be the bad guy.
No, you just the cheater.
I'm gonna say this.
For real, y'all. Out of all honesty, cheating is defined by that one person.
Mm-hmm.
You like there was a situation where my ex was texting somebody good morning every day. They said that's a problem for me. Mm-hmm. You're consistent. This is a routine. This is what you're doing. It was innocent. It was whatever. Let a nigga be texting me good morning. Good morning, beautiful. Or someone else like to say, good morning, brown skin. If somebody else was texting me that wouldn't be okay.
No, it wouldn't.
So don't do what you don't want me to do. Because then I'm going to feel like this. Two can play that game.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to roll like that, let me show you. The whole difference is you ain't going to like the way I work.
Go ahead, Tony. Throw the amen in there. Go do the sister,
Yeah.
That's what you've been doing. Sister. Because men need to know how to communicate because
because
the women. I'm gonna say this. Hold on.
And the men.
So let Tony get in Diamond K's.
I'm gonna say this to Diamond K because another thing that men don't talk about, especially black men, is we was never taught how to properly love.
We grow up being.
Hold up. No. The majority
men was taught. Like probably 0.5% of the men in the world. You don't know what all men was taught.
Bullshit. In the urban community, especially the black community, and this is my guesstimation. I'm gonna say at least since you want to put numbers on it. I'm gonna say at least 65% of African American men do not know how to properly love a woman.
Why is the camera on me and I'm laughing? It should be on top.
I'm telling you, and the reason why is because, and I ain't gonna say African American men. I'm gonna say men, period, because a lot of men don't come from two-parent households. A lot of men don't see their fathers affectionately loving their mother.
You need to widen. You need to widen your sample. There's a lot of people. You just talking about a small group of people.
I'm not talking about a small
and
group.
And a lot of people, their fathers can be in a house, but the parents don't love each other. They just got married because they had a baby. Well, I mean,
That's
and guess what?
Diamond K.
And guess what? You're proving my point. Because they're in the house. Yes, you is. Because they're in the house all the time arguing, so they don't know how to properly. So they don't know how to properly treat and properly love a woman. So they grow up abusing a woman mentally.
How do you
because
know
you look at the behaviors of the men. You look at behaviors of men around you in the community.
Look at the men and say, "Hey, man, you wasn't taught to love."
So in your friend circle, right now, how many of y'all are cheating on your girlfriends? How many of y'all emotionally and physically and mentally abuse these women? Let's be real.
I don't abuse nobody. What are you talking about?
What?
Because you're not going to stand on the principles. If you cheat, you are emotionally abusing the woman.
How many baby mothers you got?
I got 2.
Okay.
And how many years was I with them both before I had a baby? I was with my first baby mother.
When did you learn
I'm about to educate you. I'm about to educate you. I was with my first baby mother for 14 years before I had my first daughter. I was with my second baby mother 5 years before I had my second daughter.
That sounds like love. But there it is. You need to be out here teaching love classes. You in the wrong job.
How many baby mothers you got?
You in the wrong
job. He had one.
You need to be teaching love classes.
And listen.
Diamond K. Hold on, Tony. Up there muting my mic, y'all.
Yeah.
Diamond K, stop muting my mic.
No, because it's like this is fun and everything, but you know, let's move this shit on because this is getting a little bit stupid.
No, it ain't getting.
Diamond K in his feelings.
I'm not in my feelings, but where's the conversation going?
He fought in his feelings.
I'm educating you.
Where's the conversation going?
I just want y'all to chill a little bit because
where's the conversation going? Because we can stay on Diamond K if we want, but when Diamond K throws it around to the room, then you know what I mean. We ain't gonna stay. This ain't the Diamond K show.
It damn sure ain't.
Okay.
This sound like the light skin.
Let's just say when Diamond K get mad, he puts you out the room and mute your mic.
That's very clear. Because I'm trying to.
If that was the case, the show would already been over. I'm not in my feelings, nor am I mad.
That be the stuff I'm talking about. I'm trying to get y'all to shut the fuck up. That's a nice way to say it. And move on to something else because y'all keep going. And then you keep muting me like
yeah, because we're not talking about Diamond K kids, Diamond K. Can we? Is this a panel of people here? Diamond K ain't the only star here. Y'all are stars too. You know what I mean? Y'all can talk about your own self.
I was joking all along.
Okay, well the joke is fucking over.
And the same way you trying to talk while I'm talking, we can only sing it this.
What? I can't hear you. Oh, so I thought.
This guy's something else. I swear. Gotta love him.
Listen, at the end of the day, that's just what happens when people get in their feelings. I was trying to jump in on that so to diffuse or as the word I was saying earlier, de-escalate. Because it was just going back and forth. It was just too much.
I was laughing about it.
I thought I was joking at first, but I could tell I started noticing a difference. But anyway, that was some bullshit. If y'all still tuned in, yes, this is I get my mouth. This is mine. I'm gonna talk like that. Everything was cool at first, but in any event, I will say, I believe it's possible for a side chick to become a main chick and that man be faithful. I just ain't her. Because I'm not willing to go from side to main. So I'm just not, I'm not willing to do that. Some people are side chicks unknowing, without
unknowingly.
So, and guesstimation is a word. My daughter took the time to look it up, Tony.
Well, I told you. I think we spoke about this earlier. You know, where I was the nigga was living with me, and I was the side chick.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
we talked about that. What was that? Yesterday?
Yeah, I think
it was yesterday.
Yeah, and I was the side chick. I guess. I don't know, but yeah, because as soon as I am because he would come home every night, but he will make his way over to my wifey because I was my love, my wifey. As he had it in his phone or whatever, and then as soon as my wifey got a place and they wasn't staying in the hotel or whatever, then I've been go on over there, you know. So I don't know if whatever, but anyway, I don't know what it was. These men can confuse you. I tell you,
yes, Lord,
they will have you so confused. But yes, I wouldn't. If I'm a side chick, I would not want to be the main chick because I'm gonna feel like I'm always in the back of my head. I knew what you was doing when you was over there with her.
Like, so do you think side chicks can save a relationship?
If you get a side chick that knows her place and ain't looking nothing more than to be just a sneaky link, she can save that relationship because he's only going to get the wetness from her. Everything else he's looking for, he's going to get from home. And with the wetness, I mean, I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about the part that he's missing from home. So if she's not looking to engage into that relationship or extra things that he is, then she's going to force him to go back home to look for those things. So a side chick can save a relationship. Monica looking confused. I'm telling you that because I've been inside.
I'm looking at this though.
Oh, what?
This text message.
Oh.
Somebody called me earlier about a survey. Now you texting me about the survey?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been in all those positions before. So I mean, I'm just speaking from experience.
See, well, I mean, I was too, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know about for other women, but I know about for me. Like, that's why we did our 5 love languages.
Yeah.
It's like words of affirmation is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not gonna, say anything, like we want to hear that you are beautiful, you are good. I appreciate, we want to hear those things.
Right.
It's funny you say that.
Don't do none of the things you did to get me. You better keep doing those things to keep me. And once you stop, and then here come this man every morning is, hey, beautiful, good morning, beautiful. How are you? Just randomly texting me and asking me how my day is going. That's going to mean something to me. Because those are things you used to do, but you're no longer doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny you say that because a lot of women do look for words of affirmation, men included, but you'll get to a point where it'd be like, oh, it's annoying. And they'll be like, but you liked it before. Then when you stop doing it, they'll start getting it from someone else, and it's the same thing. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, gorgeous. Hey, how you doing? Hey, honey. All that good stuff. And it's like, well, you told me I was annoying doing it, but now you're taking it from that person. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? Like funny thing, even on the dating app, I swear, a lot of the profiles down there, somewhere within the first 3 sentences is like, don't good morning, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. Good morning, gorgeous me. If that's what your language is, keep moving.
You know why? Because it seems like people do the. Because I would say that take me out your good morning text rotation. Because if it's the same thing every day, good morning, beautiful. You say good morning back. How are you? You say how you are. They say how are you? If it's the same thing every day, how many threads you got going like that? Then the conversation stops.
Yeah.
And you don't hear from them around the same time later that day.
Mm-hmm.
How's your day going? How was your day?
Mine is sporadic. I text my baby mothers every morning, good morning. I might call them beautiful, I might call them gorgeous, whatever the case may be. But that's just me, you know what I'm saying? Just acknowledging them, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm feeling like he just can't choose.
Huh?
I think he just want both of them. They just might as well have a poly relationship.
No, I don't want neither one of them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say that my lifestyle and their lifestyle is not cohesive. So I know that I can love them and not be with them, not be involved with them, as far as that situation. But no, I message them good morning just out of respect and kindness. Most of the time, it's like, hey, good morning. You know what I'm saying? Make send a picture of
kind of
Ladybug going to
respect you need. Man, I ain't gotta tell you good morning. What?
I'm different.
Yeah, because you still want that ass.
That's just why my baby fall blocked.
No, because if I want it, I can get it. That's not an issue.
See? That's the problem. They're too open. They're too ready to give it to you when you ask for it.
I don't ask for it because that's not where my mindset and my focus is at. Yeah. I send a good morning text message and then a picture of my children to them so they can see the clothes they wearing, whatever the case may be. If I'm dropping them off to school, she know what she got on for school or whatever the case may be.
You say you send them good morning text out of respect and this, and this. Respect ain't got nothing to do with it.
See, I don't have I'm not saying that y'all do, but I don't have a bad or a bitter relationship with my kid's mother. So we communicate daily about a multitude of things. So just saying good morning.
It's not, you don't leave it strictly as your child's mother. If you say good morning, beautiful, you can just say good morning.
I said sometimes, but not all the time.
Anytime is not okay. If you're not with that person or building anything with that person,
you don't know what that.
It wouldn't be okay.
I don't care if she had another man.
So that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if it was another man in the picture, it wouldn't be okay.
Right.
But you don't know how a person is feeling, and you send them a good morning, beautiful, good morning, gorgeous text. That could be what makes their day. That could be what brings them up.
Just telling them good morning. Keep the gorgeous and the beautiful out of it. Just say good morning. Women appreciate a good morning text. We post that on Facebook. Man, them good morning texts. I see them all the time. People post that all the time. They love when they get good morning text. I'm not new to this.
Well, my good morning texts be sporadic, so.
I know, and sometimes they say good morning, beautiful.
Absolutely, but they be sporadic.
I can't with you. Listen, y'all, it was another clip that I really, really, really wanted us to get into, but I feel like people
it don't matter. They're working down there. You can't go down there.
We've been going entirely too long. Shanette, I sent it to you earlier today about submitting.
Yes.
Submitting to a man as a girlfriend.
Yes.
Boy, I'm telling y'all about to see me act the ass right on this camera.
That's a
big. Look at this motherfucker. Look, I tell him he can't go down the street because you can't get down the street. Oh. This motherfucker tell me, I'm going down there anyway. I ain't old enough, and I told him he couldn't go down the street. This is exactly why the people on the highway and in construction zones are getting killed, because of people like him, because he's so hard pressed to make a delivery. Now look at him. Look what he did with his car. He left his car right here in the work zone. So if I take my machine and spin around and bust his airbags out, who be at fault? Would it be me or would it be him?
But don't do it on camera.
Right. Like, look,
on camera.
You cannot get down the street at all. You can't get down the street. He could have went to the other side.
What he got on green like you? Wait a minute. Where the man at?
The man that walked all the way down past where he couldn't get to.
Oh, Lord.
He's still walking. He could have went around the block.
So
and they wonder why.
Lights on and everything.
Yeah, he left the car running.
Oh, wow.
I should take the keys out and throw them across the street somewhere.
Don't you do that. Boy, you want
That's good. You know, and this is why workers on the highway and in construction zones and safety zones in the city and in the county and all through the state is getting killed because of idiots like him.
Wow. All right, y'all. We've been on here a minute. we're gonna wrap up. I thank y'all for showing up. However, we already take a brief intermission. When I say that, I mean we going on vacation. As I said, you guys at the top of the show, I have quite a few things coming up. Not to mention the national holiday, which is my birthday. We have that coming up. So we will, after today, we'll return on May 18th. Yeah, we'll be back on May 18th. More topics. Another male to join the show, possibly. Yeah. So follow the radio show. That's why radio show on everything. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. You can follow me, Monica WLF and the number 2 on Instagram and TikTok. Tony, all right, Tony, you can get your following information.
I'm Tony Berger on all social media platforms.
Shanette, I don't know what she's doing over there. It's nice and black, but she is Shanette Gifted Hands Jones on Facebook. If you want to be a guest, or so we can line things up for when we return. You want to be a guest co-host, anything, or you have a topic for us to discuss, shoot me an email at theswatradioshow@gmail.com. I was going to have a quote for you guys, but I feel like we didn't unpack and talked about so much that Diamond Caden put the peace sign up on us. Yeah, you guys, listen, I want to thank everybody. If you've been tuning in, or this is your first time tuning in, it got a little chaotic in here, but it can happen. It can happen. We do appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you return when we return on May 18th. But until then, you can log on to ONFIRE-TV.com. Check out any episodes that you have missed all the way back to season 1. Very first episode. You can check us out. What else? Tony, you have any last words you would like to say?
No last words. Just everybody be safe, be blessed, stay prayed up.
Don't be a cheater.
2 times.
Don't be a menace to society.
3 times.
I think Shanette. Is she still there? Shanette. Yeah, I think she having issues. She was having them issues earlier with the phone. Yeah, see. Yeah, we just gonna go and close this out. So, you guys, I'm gonna miss every Thursday for now, but we shall return on May 18th, 7 p.m. right here at ONFIRE-TV. Excuse me, ONFIRE-TV.com. Until then, remember to walk by faith, not by sight. Peace.